Hey guys, Anders here, welcome back to another video. Today is going to be a little something different. We're going to be talking about PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds, or PUBG, going free to play on Steam. I actually play this game quite regularly with my friends, even before it went free to play, and I'm going to give you my general thoughts on the maps, the gunplay, whether or not the game is worth it for you to try, and whether or not the game has changed from when you might have last played it. Now, I am by no means a professional PUBG player. I've been playing more and more frequently, but even more and more frequently is only about 2 or 3 times a week with my friends. So I do get some time in. I am fairly experienced with the game, so I will try to give my best and most informative takes on this game for you guys. As always, if you like the video, hit the like button. Really does help the channel out. And thank you guys so much for hitting that subscribe button and turning the notification bell on. We're almost at 18,200 subscribers. Really do appreciate it. And to show my appreciation, I actually received a free SkyPad mousepad. If you don't know what a SkyPad is, it's essentially a mousepad made of glass. SkyPad sent me one out to try, and I hate it. And it's not because it's a bad product. It's actually a completely awesome product that's very well packaged and very high quality. But because I don't like it, I'm going to give it away to one of you guys eventually. So hit the subscribe button, turn notifications on to stay tuned for that. So sorry for the length of the intro, but I gotta fit a lot of things in here. As far as PUBG is concerned, I think the biggest thing people need to try to get through their heads is the glitchy, complete mess of a game that you might associate PUBG with being is not the same PUBG that we have now. I played PUBG back when it was, you know, a glitchy, desyncy, laggy, completely like broken pile of garbage game. I remember playing it like that. PUBG has blossomed and improved into a very high quality game with a lot of different maps. The mechanics have been improved, fixed, changed, whatever you want to say. And in my opinion, the game is in a fairly solid state right now. The only thing that I would say is I think utility right now, particularly flashbangs and Molotovs, are very, very strong. But they are well balanced in the sense that you can't carry 10 of them like you used to be able to. You can no longer carry, you know, 10 grenades like I remember Shroud doing one game and just chuck them across the entire map. But flashbangs work in this game differently than other games. If you might remember Counter-Strike, if you turn your back to a flashbang, it will not flash you. In PUBG, it will still flash you. So that is slightly annoying. Molotovs right now are very strong because they spread very quickly and they do a ton of damage. And when you're getting hit by them, it forces you, in order to put yourself out, you have to prone. And, you know, that just gives the enemies a lot of time for a well-placed Molotov. Especially if you're in a building, you're pretty screwed. As far as the other aspects of the game, I find that PUBG runs very well on my computer. Now, that being said, I have a very high-end computer, but they actually added DirectX 11, DX12 to the game as well. So you have different DirectX versions to try on your systems now. That was not the case previously. In the latest patch, I believe, they also added input queuing, which if you don't know what input queuing is, it essentially allows you to have a smoother input experience with the game. You're allowed to do more actions, and they'll be kind of queued up, if that makes sense. Pretty much every single game has it. If you're wondering, you might not know that, but now PUBG has added that right now. The game going free-to-play has drastically increased its player count, but for some reason, and people are complaining about this, for some reason, people are still getting what's called a bot lobby, at least when they start out a lot, because you have to play, you know, your placement matches, and then you get placed within, you know, a certain skill bracket or whatever. And if you're a less skilled player, you will most likely be in bot lobbies for, you know, quite a bit. I anticipate them fixing this. Now, I don't really keep up with the updates on this game quite a bit, but it is a community issue that I've heard of a ton, so I assume that they will actually acknowledge it at some point and do something. As far as the gunplay of this game, I actually quite like for the style of the game. The recoil is brutal. You do have to control recoil substantially more than other games, especially if you're coming from a game like COD or Battlefield. To put it in perspective, I'm a Battlefield player, but I've played many other FPS games. I would realistically say that this game, assuming you're using a weapon with full attachments, let's say you're using a barrel with vertical grip and compensator, even a barrel with those attachments probably has twice or 3 times as much recoil as, let's say, an M5 in Battlefield 2042. It is definitely punishing if you're not good at recoil control, but I think it is well balanced given the way the game is. The movement of the game is clunky for some, but I find that if you learn the movement, if you learn how to lean properly, if you learn how to peek corners, if you learn how to use the movement, I find that the movement for this game also fits it very well. It can be very clunky when going in and out of doorways, trying to peek doorways. I tend to try to avoid having to fight in that like extreme close quarters area when possible because peeking doorways is so wonky sometimes. But other than that, I do find the movement in this game to be fitting for the game style. I find it to be fluid if you actually know what you're doing, and you can definitely improve your movement to the point where it does feel like you're not playing a sort of a milsim-esque game. But as far as you guys trying this game out, I think if you haven't played PUBG in a very, very long time, or if you have never played PUBG, the FPS market right now is total garbage. And honestly, I think PUBG is probably one of the best battle royales out right now. And you guys know me, I'm not a big fan of battle royales, and I still play this game. So I don't know if that will give any of you guys any idea of how much I like the game or how I find it to be enjoyable with friends. But if you've never played it, or if you've played it a long time ago, I would give it another shot. So I've been Enders. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked the video, hit the like button. I'll try to get PUBG videos out when I can. I don't play this game very often, as I said, so getting clips takes a long time, honestly. But if you want to see more PUBG content, or if you want to see Battlefield content, or just other FPS game content, hit the subscribe button. Make sure to turn notifications on so you don't miss an upload. I've been Enders, and I will see you guys in the next one.
Whoa! Whoa! That guy just got his head. Wait. Post. Lally fucking dog shit.
Well, you know
Lally
what guy's down
fucking
in the
dog shit.
compound. So, probably orange.
We just gotta. I feel like we just hold on. Whoa. We gotta kill him.
They're getting low.
Where's this big boy at? You gotta go down. Very nice.